So as members of the scientific and medical community, we depend and rely on scientific data, evidence-based medicine we call it, to make diagnoses and treatment plans. So this is one of the groundbreaking papers that was published, and I can provide you publication information on my website. But they took several patients. In fact, they took 30 patients on one group and 30 patients in another group, and they evaluated the effects of TMS for weight loss. And we can go on with the details of the study, but in short, this graph summarizes some of the findings. So in the TMS group, or transcranial magnetic stimulation group, where they stimulate the left dorsolateral prefrontal cortex at a particular frequency, they found that over 4 weeks, they had a 1.35 kilogram, which is equal to approximately 3 to 5 pounds of weight loss. And in comparison to the sham group, sham means they put the coil on the head, but there's no actual stimulation, there was a significant difference, meaning that there was a 5 pound, basically 3 to 5 pound loss of weight in the real TMS group, which was, by the way, significant. So a p-value of less than 0.05 means that it is statistically significant. Whereas in fact in the sham group, in the post 4-week assessment, that group of patients in fact gained weight. Whereas in the real group, the TMS group, they've lost more than 3 to 5 pounds on average, some more than others. So this was also true for the BMI. The BMI was reduced by nearly 0.5 points, which is significant in the world of BMI, whereas in the sham group, they in fact gained on BMI. So normally obesity is defined as a BMI of 30. However, many of us know that BMIs above 25 can increase your risk of other conditions, including diabetes. Let's scroll up to the next graph. And here we're showing the significant changes that TMS had in terms of the hunger, the feeling of hunger. So for example, in the TMS group, the feeling of hunger, which is shown in the empty boxes here, was significantly reduced at the 4-week time. Whereas in the sham group, there was no significant reduction. Those are the solid triangles. And the same with the desire to eat. Let's scroll up a little bit. At the 4-week time, the RTMS group showed a significant drop in the desire to eat. So wouldn't it be wonderful to have less desire to eat when you're not supposed to be eating? We all talk about emotional eating and eating based on anxiety and stress. And that hits several of the circuits that we in fact can regulate with TMS. And what's more fantastic is the consumption, the total consumption of calories was reduced overall in the TMS group at 4 weeks. The feeling of fullness, let's scroll down a bit. The fullness, patients in the TMS group felt more full or felt satiety far more than the sham group at the 4-week time. So these are some key points that were seen on this trial, which is randomized and controlled. And this is the type of data that we use. And I challenge any of the other weight loss type strategies to show us similar data. As you'll find, it doesn't exist. So based on scientifically proven randomized controlled data, we can very confidently say that we can actually help people lose weight without any kind of significant or any kind of adverse effects, really, by stimulating those areas of the brain that are in control of behavior and craving. No need for balloons and injections and surgeries and toxic compounds, and we actually regulate the actual behavior through central mechanisms. This is amazing and fantastic, and I invite you to learn more about it. Thank you.